What if I told you that TSMC just approved a nearly $15 billion investment? But nobody is talking about what this money is really preparing for. Is Taiwan bracing for a massive demand wave? Is a new chip war quietly beginning? Or is this TSMC's way of protecting itself from something bigger coming in 2026? These questions matter because the entire AI boom, smartphone market, and global supply chain depend on TSMC. Before we start, from wherever you're watching in the world, welcome. If you want deep, real, documentary-style breakdowns, then make sure you subscribe. Let's continue. TSMC isn't just a semiconductor company. It's the heartbeat of global technology. Your phone, your GPU, your AI servers, your car, your laptop. Most of them have chips built by one company in Taiwan, and now that company has approved one of its largest budgets ever, nearly $15 billion in a single board meeting. Why? TSMC doesn't spend money randomly. It spends money when it knows what's coming. On November 11th, TSMC's board approved major fab construction, new facility installations, expanded advanced packaging, capacity boosts for 2 nanometer and below, and R&D funding for 2026 technology nodes. This isn't short-term spending. This is future positioning. Think of it like a chess move. You don't move a queen without knowing where the next 4 moves will lead. TSMC is preparing for something big, and the data shows it. TSMC's October 2025 revenue was 367.47 billion Taiwan dollars for the month, 11% higher than September, and 16.9% higher year over year. And from January to October 2025, 3,130.44 billion Taiwan dollars total, up 33.8% versus 2024. This isn't normal growth. This is hyper demand. Something in the market is accelerating faster than supply can keep up. Every major nation is racing. The United States wants domestic chip plants, China is stockpiling semiconductors, Europe is building chip acts and subsidies, and AI companies are buying GPUs like oxygen. But here's the truth. No one wants to admit. TSMC still controls the most advanced chip manufacturing on the planet. And every country, even rivals, still depends on Taiwan. Which means any big move by TSMC sends shockwaves worldwide. Let's ask the questions people avoid. Is TSMC preparing for 2 nanometer mass dominance? 2 nanometer will power next-gen iPhones, AI servers, autonomous vehicles, and ultra-efficient GPUs. Is TSMC preparing for AI server overload? NVIDIA, AMD, and AI data center companies are ordering more chips than TSMC can make. Is TSMC preparing for geopolitical insurance? More fabs, more capacity, more global diversification? Or is this simply the beginning of a supercycle? A multi-year AI and semiconductor boom that continues into 2030? TSMC knows the answer. Their spending tells us their expectation. Demand is going much higher. The most interesting part? This huge investment isn't for 2025. It's for 2026. Why does 2026 matter? Apple's full shift to 2 nanometer and beyond, NVIDIA's next-generation AI platforms, massive growth in advanced packaging, global onshoring trends, more AI PCs, AI phones, and AI servers. 2026 is shaping into the biggest chip year in human history. TSMC sees it, and they're building the factories now. If TSMC is spending $15 billion now, what does that tell us about the next 2 years? Will chip prices rise? Will AI hardware get more expensive? Will NVIDIA, AMD, and Apple face supply constraints? Will onshoring push chip prices even higher? And the biggest question, is this the early warning sign of the next global chip shortage? The last one shut down entire industries. The next one, in the AI era, would hit even harder. TSMC is not a company reacting to the market. It is a company steering the market. This $15 billion approval is more than a budget. It's a signal that demand is rising, a signal that technology cycles are accelerating, a signal that global competition is intensifying, and a signal that the next decade will be defined by whoever controls advanced semiconductors. The world is changing, and TSMC is building the future before the rest of us even see it. If you want more deep-dive, long-form documentary breakdowns like this, subscribe, because the next chapter of the semiconductor story is coming, and you don't want to miss it.